Whatever you do, make sure you visit ashkicking.com for your home fragrance, health, and beauty needs. Quality products at a great price.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it's only a day away for the big drama show tomorrow, Golovkin versus Danny Jacobs. And I thought it was pretty interesting what Curtis Stevens, who just unfortunately got savagely knocked out by David Lemieux last weekend. I thought it was interesting after he got knocked out to revisit what he said about this fight coming up tomorrow, Golovkin versus Danny Jacobs. Let me go ahead and quote exactly what Curtis Stevens had to say about this fight. Quote, "Danny is an excellent boxer, but we all know that his chin is not that great. He may slide around 12 rounds, he may not. It all depends on if he gets hit. I know Danny personally. We all know he's an excellent boxer, but we all know his chin is suspect. Very suspect, I should say. If his chin wasn't suspect, I would say it would be a hell of a fight. But being that his chin is so suspect, I believe it'll be a matter of until Golovkin catches him," end quote. Now, what makes this so interesting is Curtis Stevens, and by the way, if it didn't sound like it in that piece, Curtis Stevens is rooting for Danny Jacobs. He just doesn't believe that Danny Jacobs can pull it off. But I find this interesting because of the fact that not only has Curtis Stevens also been in the ring with Golovkin, but Curtis Stevens said this before he got knocked out. And when Curtis Stevens got knocked out, Danny Jacobs, his reply or his reaction to Curtis Stevens getting knocked out was filled with shock and sympathy. Danny Jacobs, he basically said, "Man, it's really hard to see someone you've known all your life. I've grown up in the amateurs with this kid, Curtis Stevens, and knowing somebody all your life, basically, and to see him get knocked out like that." And he emphasized on him being knocked out. He said he didn't just get knocked out, but to get knocked out in a vicious fashion like that is really hard to witness. And this is pretty much what Danny Jacobs said. So it just makes me wonder, what state of mind does that put Danny Jacobs in psychologically? Seeing one of your friends get knocked out like that and going into this fight with Gennady Golovkin and knowing that the majority of the boxing world, they feel you're going to be a victim of a vicious knockout as well. Does that motivate Danny Jacobs or does that deter him? We'll find out tomorrow, man. We'll find out tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Hey, guys, if you don't want to pay for the Golovkin versus Danny Jacobs fight, go ahead and tune in to my channel tomorrow around 6 o'clock when the pay-per-view starts. We're going to be doing free, live, blow-by-blow commentary, okay? So it should be pretty fun. I mean, even if you do want to pay for the pay-per-view and you just don't want to hear bias-ass Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman push their own personal agenda that has nothing to do with blow-by-blow commentary, go ahead and tune in to Dante's Boxing Nation tomorrow. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.